Good morning, Pupil. This is Friday, the 27th of October, year 2023 in Central Texas. We're about to have a major cold front blow through here. I think it's Monday or Sunday. We're going to drop down into the 30s. I want to get out there and cast some lures. These bass, I believe, will be preparing for that front. They'll sense it coming, and they're going to try to stock up on some grub. That's my theory. I got to tie on a new rattle trap. I lost my last one. I lost two in the last two fishing trips. But we're going to get out there today. A little bit late in the day we're going to be getting out, but we're going to try it. And then tomorrow I want to make sure I get out, and we're going to be chunking this rattle trap. All right. God bless. And the next time I see you, I'll be out on the water. All right, Pupil, here we are. We're going to start out with the rattle trap. I got a shady character sitting up there in the parking lot. They seem to like to do that over here. When I pulled up, he tried to ease down in a seat like he wasn't in the vehicle. Half his bumper's hanging off. And now I might have lost my rattle trap on the first cast. We're going to go on this other side, the place I call the reverse urination spot, because I got to keep my eye on this joker. I might have to flex this bronze today. All right, people, I came upon a very distressing sight here. I just got off the phone with the game warden. I don't know if they can do anything. There's a poor deer, a buck, that's got some field fence wrapped around its antlers, and the antlers, he can't straighten his head up because the other part of the field fence is wrapped around his leg, so his head is all crooked. And when I walked by, he ran into the lake, and he's just standing there. He can't do nothing. And it's ruined my entire morning seeing something like that. So I called the game warden. He's gonna send someone over here to look at it, but he says there's not much that they can do. But I mean, shoot the poor guy. So it's really put a damper on my morning. I hate seeing anything suffer. Made me nauseous, actually, to see that. He's got his head is all crooked. He can't straighten up. He's standing in the water. There's no way I can get it off myself. If the game warden shows up, maybe I can help him, but I'm hoping that if nothing else, they shoot him, because that's no way to leave an animal like that. And that's why I never leave my plastic baits in the water and stuff like that. You don't want, or even fishing line around, you don't want stuff like that happening to animals. I sent the game warden a picture. He said there's probably not much they can do. Anyway, I got to take my mind again right here. Look at this. Just don't do this stuff, people. This stuff, why you want to do stuff like this? How hard is it to take a piece of trash and put it in your pocket? Don't leave your line everywhere. Don't throw trash on the ground. There's just no sense in it. I gotta walk back by that crazy deer now when I leave this spot, and I don't want to see that stuff. See how long it takes the game warden to show up. There's no way they're gonna wrestle it off them. Maybe they got a tranquilizer dart they can shoot it with. Got one. Got one right up against the bank. I didn't even have to reel, I just lifted him out of the water. There he is, about a pounder. I'll let him go right here. Let him go right there. Come on, game warden. I called him at 9:11. It's 9:27 now. I got some guy on a bicycle. I don't want him to walk down there and scare that deer out in the deeper water. I'm gonna holler at that guy if he starts getting too close to that deer. It's just it went out of the water now. Now it's standing on the bank with its head down. Ain't no telling how long he's been like that. Yeah, I don't feel the joy today from my fishing excursion because of that. I hope they can do something for him. That will make me feel better. Come on, game warden. There's no way that deer is going to let me get near it. At least his leg is free now. Oh gosh, I'm watching that deer right now, trying to get that thing off its head. Don't go nowhere, deer. Just stay there. I have to watch it because I want to be able to direct the game warden to where he's at. Got one. A little more shoulders on this one. That one there's probably a touch over a pound. Not bad. Just don't feel the joy today. There you go, guy. All right, now he's taking off. He's taking off with that netting on his head. I'm trying to watch him. He's behind a little clump right there of brush, and I'm hoping he'd just stay right there till the game wardens get here. That's a nice little spot he can lay down and just kind of stay hidden from everything. I'm going to watch him real closely for when the game wardens get here. I can direct them to him. That's if they get here in time. Come on, game warden. Good thing there wasn't nobody in emergency. I'm watching you, buddy, don't worry. I'm not going to leave this area right here because this is where I can keep a good sight on that clump of trees in case he leaves. But I am going to go to the fluke. When they get here, if they get here, I'm going to take this camera off because I'm not going to do footage of it. I don't want them to think that I'm trying to post something if they do their job wrong or something. All I want is for them to try to do something, and then I'll catch you all up on it. Too many people nowadays are against law enforcement with cameras, and I don't want them to think I'm one of them. I appreciate our law enforcement. So let's head back over to that other side. Hopefully the game warden comes soon. All right, people, we're still waiting. We're still waiting on the game warden. But I walked down this trail, and that little clump that's separated of brush, he's in there laying down. I got to within about 15 feet, maybe 20 feet of him. Still waiting on the game warden. We're just standing here waiting now. I called at 9:11. It's 10:14 right now, so it's been over an hour. All right, people, it's been about 3 hours or more since I called the game warden. I called the animal control, and I went back to check on that deer, see if it was still there, and he's not looking good. People, I can't believe that they never called it. Anyway, I've been waiting and waiting for the animal control, or the game wardens. They never showed, and so I called animal control, and they are have one person to send only, and she's 30 to 45 minutes out. I went and looked at the deer. He don't look good. He's laying right in the direct sun. I have nothing to cover him with, or there's nothing I can do. I tell you, if I had a gun, I'd shoot it. I'd shoot it and hightail it out of here. I don't want to try to bash his head in with a rock. So he's not doing good. But she's going to show up, and then she's going to make the call whether somebody come out and dispatch it. I'm pretty sure he's going to be gone by then. I hate seeing stuff like that. But now I got to wait here another 45 minutes for her to show up to make the decision that he needs to be dispatched. Anyway, that's where we're at. Put a damper on my day today. All right, people, I just can't sit up there like that. I've got this. Maybe I can cut it off and maybe he'll be okay. He doesn't look good. He's all tangled. You okay, guy? Nah, he's gone. He's gone. No, he's still alive. Come on, people. Oh, he's... Don't, guy. I might be able to help you. Oh, gosh, I should have never looked at that. There's nothing I can do. It's too much for just pliers. Oh, I gotta do something. I've got to do something. No, guy, don't. It's okay. I've got to do something. Ah. Oh, God. I got to get you out of the sun, buddy. That's too much. Look at all this I have to cut. I gotta... Oh, I think that was I got that one. Hang in there, buddy. All right, people. I couldn't believe how much wire was on him. I cut it off. He's so spent that he may not make it. But I just have to do something. I had to do something. I need some kind of a blanket to give him some shade or something. I was unable to get all the wire off because his adrenaline kicked in. He's still laying there. We're just gonna wait now. I want him to stay there. If he can make it, at least now he can move. I don't know how he was carrying that wire around. That was a lot heavier gauge than what I thought. He's looking at me right now. That's him right there. He's got a headdress now. And he might try and get out of here. There he goes. Oh man, he went out into the lake. I don't think he's going to make it. He don't know. He's completely delirious. But we'll watch him. We'll see what happens. Look at all this wire I cut off of him. If nothing else, that water might help him. I got to watch him till this lady gets here. Hopefully he don't go too far. But that water might cool him down. All right, people, I didn't film that because so many people film law enforcement and then talk trash about them and try to catch them doing something wrong, you know, all that stuff. I'm not about that. I got a lot of respect for them. But I cut the wire off that deer over there. There's the wire right there. That deer got up once I cut it off, shot down to that brush pile out there in the water, and he stayed there, and then he got out and made his way up that bank, and he's laying up there in the grass right now. Did what I could, and I feel better for it. But yeah, that put a damper on my fishing though, and I really wanted to fish hard today, but some other time, maybe tomorrow.